Hello viewers, I hope you enjoyed my last webinar, part 2, on the importance of educating young women. Today for part 3, I'm going to be discussing the health and economic aspects that continue to affect minority adolescents as well. Now I do have a lot of statistical data to share, so please bear with me if I get a little tongue-tied. To begin our lesson, I will talk about child care costs. Raising a child without good financial income can significantly put any parent into a rut. With costs changing every year, the cost of having children in the United States have grown exponentially, and it is said that between 2000 and 2010 alone, that raising a child has shot up by 40%. As of 2015, American parents spent on average $233,610 on child care costs from birth until age 17, not including college expenses. Now, this number does cover everything from housing, food, child care costs, and transportation costs. Also, depending on your economic and relationship status, estimates your annual child care costs as well. Single parents usually spend less than married ones, and it is said that lower income families are expected to spend approximately $174,690 on their child, while the average higher income family spends $372,210 a year. Therefore, with the provided statistics, it can be proven that an adolescent minority is just as likely to struggle compared to the average adult. Next, although abortions are solely decided by the individual receiving one, taxpayers too suffer from their decision. Over the past few years, Americans have shown great concern in how their tax dollars fund public health services. Beginning from 2013 through 2015, it was reported that Planned Parenthood, the nation's biggest abortion provider, received over $1.5 billion in taxpayer funds. Now, generally, abortions are paid for by the consumer, ranging from about $350 to $950, completely out of pocket or partially covered by their insurance, including Medicaid. In 2015, taxpayers funded 500,659 abortions under the Medicaid Assistance Program, according to Medicaid.gov. Now, that total of 327,341 was paid by federal dollars, and 173,318 was paid by the states where abortions were committed. Now, in addition to taxpayers funding mothers to abort their children, studies have found that on average, taxpayers spend more than $300,000 a year on public assistance and reincarnation costs over the lifetime of each child that ages out of the foster care system as well. Excluding abortion, entering a child into foster care is usually a mother's second alternative when she knows she can't afford a child. Foster care is usually a temporary service that provides assistance for children who cannot live with their family. Other times, children usually spend their lifetime up until age 18 there. Usually with the placement of children, it is normally arranged through the government or social services agency. 500,000 children being into the foster care system in the United States, these children are victims of repeated abuse, prolonged neglect, and have not experienced any nurturing or stability in their environment. Consequently, with children experiencing these conditions at an early age, they are to suffer from emotional and psychological effects. Most children undergo impaired brain development, which can impact a child's cognitive growth, their language skills, and learning ability. And with emotional consequences as well, they suffer from low self-esteem, depression, anxiety, panic attacks, suicidal tendencies, PTSD, and attachment disorder. As a response to psychological effects, younger children, usually tend to act out in behavior, and older children usually do the same but more aggressive. These behaviors include motor hyperactivity, anxiety, mood swings, impulsiveness, and sleep problems. Therefore, it is vital that the foster care parents make every effort to make foster care a positive experience and a healing process for every child. Well, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and please tune into my conclusion video, and don't forget to like and leave a comment. Thank you.